What's up, third grade? This is Mr. Cole from Serenity Impact, and we are on lesson 3 this week. And guess what lesson 3 is about? Today we will be learning, drum roll, we will be learning how to get to know ourselves. We are going to be identifying and managing emotions. So, just a little recap from last week. What are the 4 decision making steps? Let's see how much you remember from last week, you guys. What's the first one? The first one is to stop. Great job, you guys. Okay, what was the second one? The second one was to think. You had to stop and think. What was the third one? I'll give you a hint. It was to act. You had to put it into act. Remember, think Nike, just do it. And then the last one, you have to reflect. You have to look back and be like, was that a great decision to make? Would I make that decision again? All right, y'all are so smart and y'all are doing so great today. All right, so this next section will be called scanning sensors. So how can you tell when someone is mad or sad? I'll give you a hint. These are my hints. That's right, you guys. You use their facial expressions. Facial expressions can usually tell you about someone or yourself when you are mad or sad. All right, and then there's another thing. There's another factor in determining when someone is mad or sad or happy or scared. Does anyone know what the second thing is? All right, so the second thing is actually body language. Your body language also helps you determine if you are happy, sad, or if your friend is happy or sad. All right, and as humans, we experience a lot of feelings every day, right? Like, how many feelings have we experienced this morning or today? Can some of you name those feelings? For me personally, I feel pretty happy. That's why I'm smiling today. I feel pretty happy. But someone might feel sad today. Does anyone feel sad? What about anger? Someone might be angry today. Or even scared. I know that Halloween was last weekend. Someone might be scared. Who knows? And then, so these are the 4 feelings, the 4 main feelings that we will be talking about today. Happy, sad, angry, and fear. All right, is it difficult to know exactly what you are feeling sometimes? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Sometimes feelings are complicated, right? Why is that? I think that it's because your emotions can change quickly, but our bodies work hard to help understand what we are feeling. Sometimes you might be feeling sad and angry at the same time, right? Or at different levels and dynamics. Did you know that your brain sends your body signals to help you know what you are feeling? Raise your hand if you knew that. Obviously, I knew that because I'm teaching you guys, but raise your hand if you guys already knew that. All right, so now we are going to go into our workbooks and we're going to turn to page 5, section titled Know the Signals. Let's look for this section titled Know the Signals. All right, so on page 5, you guys should see a lot of pictures of different actions that are facial expressions and body language. So what we're going to do is we are going to take those pictures and put them with the right feeling that they go with. Let's do one together. So the first one that we're going to do together is anger, right? So take a good look at all the pictures. Which one of the facial expressions or maybe body language go with anger? Give you guys a few seconds to take a look. All right, you guys, so now give me some feedback. Which ones did you choose? All right, these are great answers and great thoughts. Good job, you guys. So, for the sake of the lesson, Mr. Cole chose the clenched fist. When you're angry, you clench your fist sometimes, right? If you're really frustrated. Also, the heart racing. Your heart might start racing. You might start feeling like it's beating out of your chest when you're angry. And last but not least, for Mr. Cole, this is a huge indicator. It is the flushed face. If your face gets really red or starts feeling really hot or you start like sweating, that is a huge factor into if you're angry or not. All right, you guys, so I am going to give you guys a minute to go ahead and do the other three. Do the one for sad, happy, and scared or fear. All right, excellent, you guys. Excellent job. So let's go ahead and bring it back. Bring it back to Mr. Cole. All right, so first one, what are some of the signals you chose for sadness? Go ahead and shout them out to me. I'm listening. All right, great feedback, you guys. And also, by the way, if you don't have the same answer as your friend, it is okay. I just want to hear you guys' opinion. So the next one is scared or fear. What are some of the answers that you put down for scared or fear? What are some facial expressions? What are some body language for scared or fear? All right, I'm still listening, you guys. Go ahead and shout them out. All right, great job. Last but not least, let's end on a happy note. So what are some facial expressions or body language for being happy? I'll give you a hint. This is a huge one usually, right? All right, what else you guys have? Great job, you guys. All right, so we're going to move on. Y'all did really great at that. So we are going to move on to our instrument panel. All right, so let's take a moment and think. We're going to stop and think. Why would you want to tell others how we feel? What good could come from that? All right, I'm going to let you guys think about that. And as you think about that, let's turn in page 5 to the section titled Many Feelings. Many feelings, multiple feelings. All right, you guys. So right here is semi what page 5 should look like for you guys. And what we are going to do is I am going to give you guys a minute to go ahead and figure out which of the 4 categories goes with which facial expression. So we have pictures of facial expressions on one side, and then we have the words for a feeling on the other. Go ahead and put which one goes with the right one. And I'm going to give you guys a minute starting now. All right, awesome job, you guys. Y'all did great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and quickly go over some of the answers. So the first one says startled slash terrified. So what face do y'all think that should go with? I think it should probably go with the scared looking face, right? Or the shocked looking face. All right. So now let's break it down. So would startled be like you're a little scared or a lot of scared? I would say startled is like you're a little scared, right? That means terrified would be you're a lot scared. You're very scared. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. So the next one says excited slash glad. So which facial expression looks like you're excited or you're glad? I'm thinking the first face, right? The one that's smiling. That's usually the face that you would make if you're excited slash glad. All right, so let's break this one down. So does this mean that is excited mean that you are a little happy or a lot happy? I think excited means that you are a lot happy, right? Which means glad is just like you're a little happy, but you're still happy, right? Okay, great job, you guys. We're going to move on to the next one. So the next one says furious slash grumpy. So if you're furious slash grumpy, which face? I'll give you a hint. It's pretty flush, pretty red. Which face goes with furious slash grumpy? Shout out some answers. All right, great job, you guys. So furious slash grumpy goes with the red face at the bottom. Great job, you guys. Let's break that one down. So furious, would furious be like a little angry or a lot angry? That's right. I would say furious is a lot angry. Great job, you guys. So that means grumpy must be just a little angry, just a little upset. All right. So last one, you guys have been doing great. So the last one is blue or heartbroken. So what would it mean, or which facial expression goes with blue slash heartbroken? I think it's the only one left, right? The second one. All right, so let's break that one down. So blue, I mean, yes, it's a color, but also would that mean it's a little sad or a lot sad? I would say the blue means that you are a little sad. But the heartbroken, I think if you're heartbroken, that means that you're a lot sad. You're very sad. You are really sad. All right, y'all did so awesome with that. Go ahead and give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, so I think I have one last thing that we're going to do together. So go ahead and turn to page 6 in your workbook, section titled Name That Feeling. Give you 1 second to turn to page 6. It should just be one page turn. All right, so we're going to play a game called Name That Feeling. First things first, I need you guys to be split into 2 groups or 2 teams. Group A and Group B. Give you guys a second, divide the room in half, split the Red Sea. Okay, so this is how the game works. Each side will get their turn with 3 clues to use page 6 to describe a feeling that I give you. So I'm going to give you guys a feeling quietly, one of the groups, and then you're going to express it to the other group. So the first clue is going to be a facial expression. That's the first clue you get to use for the group that's acting it out. The second clue you get to act out is a body language. And then the last clue that you get to act out is an example. Give the other group an example. All right, the other group will use page 6 to try to figure it out. Try to figure out what feeling they may be describing. And this is my disclaimer, you guys. So this is not charades. So make sure to use real facial expressions, what it really feels like, and real body language and examples. All right, so now we're going to do a quick practice round to see how it goes. All right, so we should have Group A and Group B. So in order, Group A is going to act out first. All right, so what I need Group B to do is close your eyes, no peeking. All right, Group A. This is the word that you are going to act out. All right, now Group B, go ahead and open your eyes. And you guys have 1 minute for Group A to give clues to Group B on what the word was. 1 minute starts now. All right, Group B. So did you get it right? So the word was terrified. The word was terrified. So some of y'all might have been making face like this. I don't know. Some of y'all might be making the face like the picture we saw earlier for scared. Who knows? All right. Great job. That was our practice round. Um, we're going to go ahead and do another round. Now it's Group B's turn to act. Okay. So Group A, go ahead and close your eyes. No peeking. And make sure you're not peeking. I see you if you're peeking. Yes, through the camera. I see you. Okay. So, Group B, this is your word. Think about it. What does this feeling look like? All right, Group A, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Now, Group B, you have 1 minute to act out to Group A. Starting now. All right, bring it back, you guys. Bring it back to Mr. Drew. All right. So, what was the feeling, Group A? Did you guess peaceful? You did. All right, great job, because that's a little bit more of a harder feeling to describe. So, great job, both groups. All right, you guys. So, this is the last round. So, for the last round, Group A will be acting out to Group B. And I'm only going to show the word this time. All right, so Group B, go ahead and close your eyes. No peeking. You guys should already have this down. If you're peeking, you're disqualified. All right, I think everyone in Group B has their eyes closed. All right, Group A, here's the word that you are going to act out. All right, Group B, go ahead and open your eyes. In Group A, you have 1 minute to act out the word that I just showed you guys. Ready, go. All right, groups, bring it back. Bring it back. All right, so what did you guys guess, Group B? Did you guess right? Did you guess? This one's a harder one. Did you guess relieved? If you did, great job. And we're going to end on the relieved note because I am relieved at how y'all did today. Y'all did great. Y'all did awesome today. Go ahead and determine which group won. All right, whether you won or lost, pound on the backs, round of applause. Y'all did great today. This is all I have for you guys. So thank you guys for your time. I'll see you next week and have a great day.